Edmond is a safe community. I mean, you just saw how we reacted. This is not Edmond. What happened Sunday night is not Edmond. We are a strong community. We typically react with compassion.
The big story tonight, Edmond Police now have a suspect in custody in connection with the deadly mass shooting at Arcadia Lake.
The 18-year-old suspect reportedly turned himself in earlier today. Fox 25's Grant Palmer joining us live in studio. Grant, what can you tell us about the suspect?
Adam and Wendy, 18-year-old Jalen Davis is the young man police say turned himself in. Court records show he was wanted on a charge of assault and battery with a deadly weapon. We're also learning police believe at least one suspect still remains at large. Days after the mass shooting at Arcadia Lake, Edmond Police say they have a suspect.
Edmond detectives have arrested 18-year-old Jalen Davis for the charge of assault with a deadly weapon following the death of Miss Smith Gray last night.
Chief Younger says the first call police received was around 8:51 p.m. related to a large gathering with loud music. Then at 9:07, they received calls that shots had been fired.
There are going to be multiple gunshot victims. We're still hearing shooting on the line.
The chief also went into more detail about reports of the shooting being gang affiliated.
Detectives believe this incident began with a disturbance between two females attending the gathering that escalated into an altercation between rival gang members also attending the gathering.
Younger says they believe multiple people pulled out guns and discharged at least 80 rounds.
As of this update, detectives have identified 23 victims with gunshot-related injuries ranging from penetration wounds to shrapnel wounds. 6 of those victims are juveniles as young as 15 years of age.
Younger believes there's at least one more suspect to find.
Mr. Davis's arrest is not the conclusion of the investigation. It is merely the most recent development. Additional suspects remain at this time.
Oklahoma County District Attorney Vicky Bahena released a statement saying in part, quote, "This case is a devastating reminder of the growing impact of gun violence among young people in our community. A young woman lost her life, countless families were forever changed, and an event that should have ended with everyone going home safely instead became a tragedy." Bahena also says she'll be filing a felony murder charge against Davis. Younger confirmed 18-year-old Aviana Smith Gray dying in the shooting allowed for Davis's charge to be upgraded. Reporting in studio, Grant Palmer, Fox 25 News.
Thank you, Grant. We told you last night, Fox 25's Rob Hagan discovered this bullet left behind. It was at the scene of the mass shooting after it had been cleared and released by investigators.
He called Edmond Police Department's tip line and left a message about it, and then reached out to the public information officer who said someone would get back to him. At around 2 this afternoon, three people came from the department to Fox 25 to get that bullet. Take a look.
Is it normal that there would be a bunch of like leftover things out there, or?
We're not gonna really talk about the case right now.
Now, despite that bullet being left behind, Edmond's police chief and city leaders are touting what they call a successful investigation now that they have a suspect in custody.
But many have questioned the integrity of the investigation because of the lack of information released to the public. Fox 25's Rob Hagan joins us live from Arcadia Lake after continuing to raise questions. Rob, we heard you in that press briefing today. What can you tell us?
Well, Adam, Wendy, before I get to that, you're not going to believe this, but there's currently an altercation going on right now here at the pavilion at Arcadia Lake. It appears a man and a woman are shouting. There are multiple police officers here on scene. We don't really know what's going on, but it's very coincidental that it's at the exact same spot where the shooting occurred. Now back to the story. I've been asking multiple questions since the shooting, trying to get additional details about who police were looking for and why they felt it was safe. There was no ongoing threat to the public, despite there not being a suspect in custody until this afternoon. Edmond leaders believe it was this very lack of transparency that got the job done.
It's day 3 at Edmond City Hall with another room packed with the press, a live-streamed audience, and city leaders along with the police chief congratulating themselves for a job well done.
I'm proud to share new details about the exemplary performance of the people I have the honor to work with every day.
For 3 days, information has been scarce, answers scarcer, and the same recycled line, this is an active investigation.
Additional suspects remain at this time. However, we don't believe that we have information to provide that would increase the safety of the community or expedite the investigation of the arrest. So I'll not be offering additional descriptions or comments about suspect identity.
The mayor and mayor pro tem justified the tight-lipped methods of protecting information about the suspect who was arrested and the suspects still at large.
Unfortunately, there are citizens out there who don't trust us because we're willing to keep a lid on it to help the investigation.
But I haven't had anyone say they distrust the process or the police department or the city of Edmond.
Been thanking the police for their incredible police work, and I'm thankful for the first responders. But what do you say to me being able to find a bullet yesterday at the scene?
Well, you heard the police chief say over 80 rounds were fired.
Is that too much for the police? Do they need help?
No. 80 over 80 rounds were fired. Understand that.
I can go out today and look for more.
Sure you can. And, you know, the truth of the matter is you might find a bullet from someone that was out there squirrel hunting when no one was out at the lake in February. Listen to what I'm saying. They picked up over 80 rounds. They found the evidence that they needed. They arrested an individual. The process works.
18-year-old Jalen Ahmad Davis turned himself in and he was placed into custody. He was not arrested by Edmond Police. Now, Edmond Police are also seeking additional suspects, and they're also looking for the party organizers, but they haven't released any details because it's part of an ongoing investigation. Meanwhile, we'll keep tuning in to see what happens here and keep you updated with those details once they become available. Live at Arcadia Lake, Rob Hagan, Fox 25 News.
Thank you, Rob. And tonight we're also hearing from the family of the young woman who died last night from the injuries she sustained in the shooting.
As Fox 25's Emma McAndrews explains, they have been going through a wave of emotions from hurt to anger to heartbreak.
Heartbreak is the dominant emotion that we all feel. Just heartbroken.
Sunday night, a mass shooting at Arcadia Lake left 22 injured and now 1 dead. Today we talked to Sharonda Smith, the aunt of Aviana Smith Gray, the young woman who was fatally struck in the head by a bullet, losing her life Tuesday. Smith says she remembers those final moments with her niece.
They got her to a comfortable spot, got her in her room in ICU, and we were able to go in there and sit with her and hold her hand and talk to her and be with her.
Smith says she had a big personality.
She loved to dance, she loved to do TikToks, she loved doing hair, playing in eyelashes. She was just a girl. She was a tomboy too, but she hated to be called her a boy. She was strong and strong-willed. She was funny. She was just our baby. She's a baby. She was our baby.
Smith told us she was about to graduate high school from Insight School of Oklahoma.
And just last week, she had finished, getting her work done to be ready for graduation. And she was looking forward to that. And she was looking into possibly cosmetology because she liked to do hair. And she wanted to, see what that could have looked like for her future.
Smith says this was not the first family member that they have lost to gun violence.
You never fully recover from a child being taken away from you, and especially so violently. And then for it to turn around and happen to her too, it's heavy. To lose 2 babies, 2 innocent babies, because somebody has to pick up a gun to do horrible things. But she was just a girl who just started her life, who was looking forward to the rest of her life.
Reporting in Oklahoma City, Emma McAndrews, Fox 25 News.
And that was your big story breakdown. We will continue to bring you the latest on the Arcadia Lake mass shooting investigation on OKCFox.com.
Plus, you can scan the QR code to see our previous big story breakdowns and stories on the shooting on our YouTube page.